Jujutsu Kaisen has many great villains, but most of them do evil things just for the sake of doing them. But there are also some rare villains with complex story arcs. One character that stands out from this is Suguru Geto. So in this video, we will discuss how Geto is the greatest villain in Jujutsu Kaisen by analyzing his character arc. Geto started as a typical hero, but as we have seen in Jujutsu Kaisen 0, he takes complete 360, turning into a main villain in that movie. This wasn't because of one moment, but a gradual change that we see in the hidden inventory arc. In the beginning, Geto believes that the strong should protect the weak. It was his psychology that most probably was developed during childhood because unlike Gojo, he was born into a normal family and he had to protect his friends and family as he was the only one with special power. But this over the course of the series gets challenged again and again until it completely breaks him. First, during the hidden inventory arc when Gojo and Geto successfully bring Riko into the Jujutsu High. They were happy that the hard part of the mission was over until Toji Fushiguro came out of nowhere and stabbed Gojo in the back. As they still tried to continue with the mission, Toji defeats Gojo and then takes out Riko just when she wanted to be free and not be a vessel. Geto was even ready to put his title as a Jujutsu sorcerer on the line to save her because in his eyes, it's the duty of the strong to protect the weak, but Toji ruins it. A non-sorcerer. An important line that Toji says to Geto after defeating him is that you guys, even with blessings lost to a monkey who can't even use Jujutsu, monkey is the word he says to every non-sorcerer, which just shows how deeply this affected Geto. Later, when Gojo defeats Toji and Geto gets recovered by Shuko, he enters the room where Gojo had already recovered and was with Riko's body, and all the people are clapping for her death. This was wild for Geto to see, and I think this is the first time he starts questioning his morals of protecting the weak. Even after Gojo asks if they should kill them, Geto refuses to give in. But then Gojo asks something important, which is, does there need to be a point? And Geto replies, of course, especially as Jujutsu sorcerer. I think he didn't mean what he said. I think he was not sure whether there really was or wasn't. Then a whole year passes by, and because of the increase in the curse attacks during the summer, both Gojo and Geto went on separate long missions. So during that time, he fell into an isolation, especially because of his curse technique, which requires him to consume curses that turn into like marble and, in his own words, taste like a dirty cloth that has been used to clean up vomit and shit. He had to do it again and again and again, all while questioning the people he was doing it for, people who clapped for the death of an innocent girl, non-sorcerers. That is, until one day, while he was having a shower, he heard the claps through the droplets of water. This was an interesting shot through the wall, which showed his perspective with a unique angle. This is where he says the words monkeys to the non-sorcerers for the first time. Soon after that, he meets Haibara, who is very similar to Geto from when he was shown in the start. Haibara doesn't want to think a lot about being a sorcerer like Geto does now, and just wants to do his best with his abilities. Right after that, he meets Yuki, who helps to clarify what he wanted to do. Here she explains to him where the cursed spirits really come from. It is from the non-sorcerers, as they can't control the cursed energy like the sorcerers do. She also tells him about her two options for curing this problem. The first was to make all humanity lose their cursed energy, and the second option was to make all humanity able to control their cursed energy. But she leans more into option 2, because if she chooses the first one, there are very few samples of people like Toji that she could experiment with. Geto gives his opinion, which is to kill all the non-sorcerers. Interestingly, Yuki doesn't say he's crazy like most people would, she just gives her opinion on that. Some people hate Yuki for kind of persuading Geto to go on the evil path, but eventually it would have happened one way or another. When leaving, she tells Geto that they got another plasma vessel for Tengen, which is like, what was the point? Even if they had saved Riko, there would have been another innocent person like her getting sacrificed. Now, the death of Haibara didn't change him much, but made him question if this keeps going on. At one point, he will lose all his friends. After some time, he gets sent on a mission in a village to exorcise 2 cursed spirits. There, he meets 2 girls who were tortured because everyone in the village thought they were some kind of witches killing the other villagers. The most likely reason for those killings would have been because of their own weak curse energy control. So here, Geto accepts his true feelings of killing all the non-sorcerers, and he wipes the whole village out, killing 112 people. As Gojo gets the wind of this news, he tries to go and confront Geto. This is where we see Geto telling about his plan of making a world of only sorcerers and killing all the rest, even his own parents. This just shows his commitment to follow through with his plan. Gojo even asks him what happened to having no point in killing, to which Geto replies, there is a point. Now his killing has an intent, which is to save the sorcerers. Geto tried his best to create a world where sorcerers didn't die pointless deaths. In the end, we see Geto dying and telling Gojo that he didn't hate the Jujutsu students. He wouldn't just kill them for the sake of killing. Geto asks Gojo to at least kill him with a curse. And finally, Geto is killed by the hands of Gojo Satoru. Geto is a tragic character. He wasn't killing for the sake of killing. Looking back on his story, would you blame him him for the things that he did. This complexity of Geto's character arc is what makes him the greatest villain in Jujutsu Kaisen.